Hello friends, welcome to my channel. So I've had a request to do some nail art on short nails and I didn't have any short nail tips, so I had to get some, and man, my store was really wiped out. I don't know what the deal was, but I did find these. So that's what we're going to work with today. They already come in this color, so I'm going to leave them like that and then just stamp over them. And when I first started my channel, I did have short nails and I still did my nail stamping and nail art. So it doesn't matter the length of your nails. You should enjoy what you have and do all the stamping and nail art that you want to do. Now, I understand you can't fit certain items on shorter nails, but um, if you wanted to use a shrinking stamper, you could do that, or just pick smaller images. So for the theme, I'm gonna do winter animals. So I'm going to be working with plate M341 from Mineology. And I'm first going to take the snowflakes right here and use those as a background. And I'm going to use Mineology's Pewter B323 for the pickup. This will be real pretty over the white base. And it is cold here, and it's been rolled back and forth, but man, it's already wreaking havoc on my hands. It doesn't help that I passed 40, but man, my lotion isn't even helping. Look how pretty. That'd be pretty by itself, actually. So I'm going to do this across each nail and be back. Okay, so here they are. Again, really pretty just like that. But I am going to do a little reverse stamping just to give something extra. So I'm going to go back to the same plate. So, I have put some oil on my hands, and I try not to when I'm going to be stamping because of this, because it got on the plate. But I know I want this one. She's super cute. So let's start with her. And I'm going to go ahead with Mineology Straight Up Black B171. And I realized that the cutesy thing isn't everybody's cup of tea. And sometimes it's not mine either. But I was just trying to think of something wintry that we could do. And um, I had a list and I was trying to go through everything. And I did have this down as one of the options. So I figured, well, I'll go ahead and do that because I know we'll be getting into the Valentine Manny soon, and I didn't get a very good pickup on that one. I'm gonna redo it. Well, it'll work because I'm gonna be coloring it anyway. But and I also had like a couple extras that I'm wanting to do, but we'll get into all that later. And let's do this one. They this one and this one and this one all have like the little scarf on, so I'm gonna go with that. And I'm kind of trying to figure out, see, it's something, I don't know if my scraper is pulling off too much polish or if it's because of the fine lines. Because I do feel like been having more trouble than typically, so I don't know. Try and do my tapping motion. Let me try to do it. See, I don't even think that one did. Oh, okay, I did it one more time, much better. So I had to tilt the stamper up more than what I was. I think I was making it lay down too much. Okay, so I'm gonna do this one here, um, but I'm gonna take off the little antlers Because I feel like the antlers make it more Christmassy than wintry. Okay. Because I had an image, it was that plate I was having difficulties with. I was It did better when I laid the stamper, like, down more, but these and the majority of things do better when it's tilted up more. So I'm having to really kinda learn the stamp this I keep calling it a stamper. I'm trying to say scraper. I'm still having to mess with it and get used to it. Okay, we'll start with this one, and for the scarf, I'm gonna go to Candy Moyo 913, and I don't know what is on his head. It almost looks like holly berries. I don't really know though. It's on the plate, so I know it's supposed to be there, but I don't know what it is. Oh, goodness. Startled me. So I hope you're all doing well and feeling well and don't got the crud. I had to go to the store today and it was really busy. You could tell some people were trying not to get sick and some were sick. So here's hoping I don't get sick because yesterday I was having that croaky voice, but it seems better today so far. Okay, for the rest of him, I'm going to go to Candy Moyo 941. I like this brown. It's like a chocolate brown. Do you have any plans for the weekend? So my plans are the same as usual, staying home as of now. I'm kind of just a homebody. I like being at home, but I also don't like crowds, and it seems like that's just how it is anymore. Everywhere you go, it's just kind of a lot of people, and so then I can't really enjoy anything just because I've mentioned before I have anxiety and big time social anxiety, so yeah, crowds isn't my thing. I hate being like that. It's not a fun thing. I hear of more and more people that deal with it as well. Had to get a little bit more polish. All right, let's look at him. Except for the thing on his head, I suppose I should do something with it. Let me think. So I just colored them in with Candy Bayo 930, and this is one of the ones, like all of the brands I use, the tops have been coming detached from their cap thing, and I forgot to get more super glue so I could fix it. Okay. Oh, I tried to get the penguins little things off of their antlers, and I thought I got them, but I can still see them now. Get off of there. So I'm gonna do there his scarf and his hat with Kenny Moyo 928. I think I'll do the little poof part of the hat and the rim of it in white, or at least a different color than this. Had to get a little bit more polish. Now I got too much. Either get not enough or too much. Okay, I'm gonna do the rim of the hat and the poof thing in this color, Candy Mayo 956, instead of doing it in white since the background is white. I thought this was a penguin. Now I'm not so certain. So now I'm going to Candy Mayo 938 and use it as an off-white. Um, because this is all kind of like I feel like this area and the whole bottom area is kind of one whole piece. So I'm trying to decide how would I make that. I guess I could do the little fins, I'm gonna call them, a different color, and I could do the top of the face area in a different color to make it look more like a penguin. Because this bottom part's all one area. Like there's nothing separating it. Okay, so for the little fins and the top of his face area, I'm gonna do Sally Hansen in Central Bark 616. That way it doesn't, if I do black, I think it's gonna blend in too much, as toward this, I think would give just enough contrast to tell that it's different. And for the feet, I'm gonna do Candy Moyo 957. Just gonna touch my brush to it since it's just a little tiny area. And see where that antler come back out. Push it over. Okay. All right, and then for the little rabbit, I'm gonna first color this the inside of her ears with Candy Moyo 934. Also, I'll quickly mention that when my dogs bark, I do try to pause it, and since I've updated my part of my system, I've noticed that I'll be like, "Oh, sorry about that." And then when I play back, just to make sure everything went through okay, it didn't even pick up the dogs. So I'm like, "Oh." So if y'all ever notice me saying something crazy and you're like, "What the world she talking about?" That's probably why. Because I don't realize it's not picking up at the time and don't know what changed other than I upgraded the system. But I mean, that's nice. I'm glad it does that. Hopefully it did earlier because they did, one of them did do that. Okay, so for her scarf, she's also got a little something. I don't know if it's supposed to be a bow or some of those um, little berry things like the other one. But for the scarf, I'm gonna go to Candy Mayo 939. It's a pretty color. And you know what? I'm just gonna make this be a bow because I think that would be so cute to match her little scarf. Okay, and for her eye skates, I'm gonna do new color 997 because I don't think if I did a white kind of a color might not show up good enough over the base color. Having trouble seeing her little shoes. Get a little bit more on my brush. So do you have uh long nails, short nails? Do you wear nail tips? And if so, what length? Just curious, like what the majority of y'all do have. I guess I just kind of stuck with doing the long nail tips because one, I got used to it, but also most of the time that's what I would see like through watching other videos and um other people and everything seem to do the longer tips. And I guess I kind of let me go to Candy Mayo 956 for the rest of her. And I kind of got stuck on using the longer ones, but I didn't have any short ones either at the same time. Don't know how long these will actually last. I'm hoping I can get a few uses out of them. If so, that'd be great. If not, I'll just have to go get some that are like cheap ones because some do better than others. And those, the black ones you see me use, those I really like them. They've held up well. They were I think they were Kiss brand. And they're real thick and strong feeling. Oh, I wonder if it looks like she might have a little dress on. Because her little hands. Okay, well, here I am. Let me try to get her little hands colored in. But I had do I still have them? Had some white ones that were like that too. I think those, went through all those, but I did like them. So, like I said, it looks like she must be wearing a dress because there's a line by her hands. So I'll just go back to 934 for her little dress. That'd be cute. And I know my dog's about to bark, so I'm gonna pause and start real quick before it dries. So I ended up finishing that part, sorry. But she heard the boom boom, so I knew she was gonna start. She cute. Okay, and I'm gonna start placing, and I do have the nail tips turned in the same direction as I do usually do the large ones. Oh, that's cute. Okay, let me see. Okay, so we got this one, which I think is a bear. Okay, and then we got this one. And I'll try to remember to start doing some short tips sometimes. All right, and there's our little winter animal Manny. And I put her in the middle because she's the only girl, and then there's the 2 boys. But at the same time, because this one's dark tone and these 2 are light tone, he might would have been better to be in the middle. But now, obviously, it's too late, but, obviously, you could just do whatever you want. I just didn't really think it through. I don't know. We could just look at it. It's not gonna be the same because that one's bigger, but color-wise, I like this layout better. But since she's the like I said, the only girl, I like her in the middle. So maybe I should have made him a lighter tone and made her the dark tone. Anyway, but yeah, I really like it just even like that. So just a quick, simple little winter mani. I do greatly appreciate you watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I will list all of the Maniology products I did use in the description box. And until the next one, have a blessed day. Bye.